craving, attachment, has nothing to crave for. Nothing. No, that we think is beautiful. Everything is a person. And we think beautiful. No such thing. Only the impermanence of dissolving. And then they are just suffering. And then non-self. Then craving has nothing to crave for and nothing to attach to. Then you can get rid of this ignorance and the attachment. Then the Buddha said, you attain, you realize Megha and Phala and also Nibbana.
咁我哋睇翻呢本書咧，佢就講咧，佢話當我哋做呢個內觀啦、殑四大嘅修習嘅時候咧，咁咧呢個禪修者咧就會去觀呢個身心當下嘅現象啦。咁佢因為專注力強咧，咁佢就可以睇到佢哋嘅三相嘅，亦都係呢個頭先講過嘅無常、苦同埋無我啦。咁咧佢因為個專注力好強咧，佢睇到係究竟法啦。譬如我哋睇到個色法咧係明法同埋色法，大家知道明法就係心啦，色法就係身體啦。咁我哋見到佢係終極嘅實相啦。咁同埋佢哋咧係冇固定嘅形狀冇固定嘅形體嘅。佢哋咧只係變化緊，不停咁樣生滅嘅。咁咧就好似嗰啲能量咁樣，係不停咁樣係變化生滅。咁如果係咁樣去觀咧，即係做緊內觀嘅時候咧，咁你觀自己咧，自己所有嘅嘢都係咁樣嘅。咁你去觀其他嘅嘢咧，其他嘅嘢都係咁樣嘅。所以所有嘅嘢咧都係生滅。咁你修習即係呢個人修習內觀嘅時候咧，佢係用各種唔同嘅方法去體驗，去深入了解呢個三相一個一個嚟啦。即係有陣時去觀照個無常咧係好透徹啦，係唔同嘅方法咁樣觀到身心二法都係無常啦，同埋苦啦，或者亦都可以觀察到佢哋嘅因緣，因為佢嘅起因係乜嘢咧？互為因果關係係點樣啦？咁所以喺唔同嘅方向、唔同嘅層面觀察咧，咁有陣時咧就會見到所有嘅嘢咧，淨係喺度生滅；有陣時咧就見唔到佢生，淨係見到佢滅；有陣時咧可能見唔到佢滅，淨係見到佢生，或者不停咁樣變化嘅。咁所以當一個人去見到呢個實相嘅時候咧，呢個所有嘅存在空間都係一個能量係變化緊嘅時候咧，咁我哋執着嗰啲嘢係乜嘢咧？我哋有冇一個人存在咧？自己又喺邊度咧？咁其實即係如果你見到其實係冇一個人嘅，每一樣嘢係冇實質嘅。咁所有嘢都係無常，不停咁樣變化嘅時候咧，你係因為你面對呢個實相咧，你就唔會有一個當時我哋嘅內心咧就唔會俾呢個無明佔據，認為係一個有常嘅固定嘅嘢。咁我哋觀到呢個實相嘅時候就冇呢個無明啦、愚痴啦。咁同埋咧，當你面對咁嘅實相嘅時候咧，你都冇辦法執着任何嘢嘅，因為所有嘅嘢都係快脆變化緊嘅。咁如果你可以見到我哋頭先講一個色法即明法，佢係壽命咁短，你都可以見到佢生滅。咁你話你執着乜嘢咧？咁有啲咩嘢係固定嘅咧？咁教授就講有冇一個我哋自己可愛嘅人係固定可以俾我哋執着嘅咧？或者自己係可以執着嘅咧？或者自己所擁有嘅嘢係俾自己執着嘅咧？係冇嘅。所以當其時咧係又冇呢個愚痴啦，呢個顛倒見啦，亦都冇呢個執着嘅。咁所以咧就所見到嘅嘢咧，所有嘅嘢咧就係因為反覆重複見到所有嘅嘢咧，當下你觀察到嘅嘢咧都係變化無常啦，同埋不如意嘅苦嘅，同埋亦都冇一個固定嘅自我嘅。咁你一個人係咁嘅智慧加深啦，加深加親到直到去到呢個涅槃嘅。
Now we continue reading from here again. After developing 10 insight knowledges, we go vipassana jnana, the realization of the path and its fruition, Megha and Phala, follows up. That means as soon as we can develop the 10 insight knowledges, then automatically the part consciousness and fruition consciousness will follow. So there are 4 levels of Mega and Phala, and the Mega Apana Vichi is described here. So there's 2 Vichi again here for Manda Panya for slow-witted person, Tikha Panya for quick-witted person. So if you look at this continuous series, so Na Dhamma Pa Unu Go Mega. So up to that, it is similar to the jhana vichi. So instead of jhana here, now we get mega. We get mega. Now as soon as the mega chitta, part consciousness arises, its fruition consciousness follows immediately. So as soon as you get mega, so 2 phala chitta, the fruition consciousness arises. Then Govinga Chitta arises and means the cognitive series terminates. So in the case of the quick-witted the person, so again we eliminate prekama. Prekama is eliminated, omitted, and then after Mega we have 3 phala chitta, 3 fruition consciousness. Okay.
咁咧，我哋繼續咧睇呢一段啦，就係講呢個出世間嘅安止心路嘅時候咧，當一個呢個行者咧，佢培育咗嗰個10個唔同嘅層次嘅內觀嘅智慧嘅時候咧，佢咧就會去到佢咧就會體驗呢個道啦，同埋聖道同埋聖果嘅呢個智慧啦。咁但係呢個道字同埋果字咧就有4個層次嘅。咁如果睇翻呢個心路過程咧，亦都係分呢個利根同埋頓根啦。頓根嘅時候咧，同首先係一個當呢個出世間嘅心出現嘅時候咧，首先有一個有份波動、有份斷、而沒轉向心，同埋呢個片作啦，同埋呢個近行啦，跟住隨順啦，跟住就係呢個改換個種性。跟住嗰個咧就係嗰個聖道嘅心啦。之後咧就有2個果，即係個聖果個心，就完啦。呢個心就完啦，跟住有份心咧有生起啦。利智嘅人咧同上面一樣，所不同嘅咧就有好似佢哋未講Sorry, you haven't talked about the bottom one yet, right? So I wait for you.
I am trying to explain to you to understand the vipassana. So if I just stop like this, you don't understand. You don't appreciate it. So only I have to show you how this mega and phala chitta arises, how we can get rid of this attachment to this body and mind, attachment. Remember, this attachment is the cause of all suffering. And then I hope only when you understand, you appreciate it very well. So now I'd like you to know the teaching of the Buddha is very, very systematic and very rational. Very rational. So if you have to reflect on this, whether it is rational or that. And then you have to believe in the teaching of the Buddha. So the Buddha, he taught only after he see them by himself. All this he had already experienced. So then when he taught, many people can also become enlightened as Arahat. So we can appreciate the teaching of the Buddha. Now let's read this paragraph. When one of the 3 characteristics of existence, that the anicca, dukkha, anatta, so we can focus only one thing at a time. So one characteristic at a time. So it enters the avenue of the mind door, that means it appears in the mind door of a putuchana, means wali. Or a wali is a person who is bound by all 10 fetters, just like you and me. So we are all walis. Those who are not noble persons are all walis. So then the life continuum vibrates 2 times and becomes arrested. So again represented by nada. Then observing and considering the characteristic of existence, mano, dora, vachana, ma arises one. So remember, mano, dora, vachana perform two functions, apprehending or observing those the characteristic and decide whether they are good or bad. Then one of the four jnana samyutta mahakusala chaitas, observing the characteristics of existence, so that anicca, dukkha, anatta characteristic, functions 3 times as parikamma, preparation for Magga, parikamma. Upachara is the proximity of the Magga, and the anuloma, nu. So actually we explain these 3 symbols. So here you can see in the next page. So parikamma is preparation of Magga to arise. Upachara, proximity of Magga chitta. And nu is anuloma, adaptation or connection. It harmonizes the lower chitta with the upper chitta. It functions as a bridge to go higher up to the higher chitta. And then go is gudrabhu. So the symbols are similar as we have seen in the jhana viti. But the meaning, instead of jhana, you just put in the Magga. Now the gudrabhu is different. The meaning is different. We say gudrabhu here is the chitta that guards the putuchana lineage, the warning lineage, to form Ariya lineage. Ariya means holy person. So, and remember this, the Pahunuko, these 4 chaitas, they are Mahakusala Jnana Samyutta Chaita. Mahakusala Jnana Samyutta Chaita. So they belong to the Kama Chaita, and now up to this gudrabhu, the person is still evolving. And soon after the gudrabhu dissolves, then Magga Chaita arises. As soon as Magga Chaita arises, so the person becomes a noble person. A noble person. So we say gudrabhu now cuts the warning lineage to form the Ariya or noble person, the lineage. So this parikamma, upachara, anuloma, up to these 3, they still take that the characteristic of anicca, dukkha, and anatta. They take this characteristic. So they belong to the vipassana chaita, and the wisdom that associate with these 3 chaita is called anuloma jnana, the highest part wisdom. That is number 10 part wisdom. And after that, gudrabhu. So we continue reading. So, and then observing nibbana functions once more as gudrabhu. So that means gudrabhu sees nibbana. It takes nibbana as its object. And remember, gudrabhu is Mahakusala Jnana Samyutta Chitta, and this is the time when Mahakusala Chitta can also see nibbana. So it shows nibbana. Now this is nibbana. Now it points out. Then Sotapatti Magga Javana Chitta arises once, observing nibbana. Then without any lapse in time, the fruition of the Magga, that is Sotapatti Chitta, functions twice as Apana Javana. Then Govinda Chitta sink into life continuum, and the person comes out of Magga Viti. So if the person is of Tikha Panya, quick-witted person, parikamma is omitted, and Phala Javana occurs 3 times. So the Magga Viti takes just a fraction of a snap of the hand. And as soon as this Magga Viti arises and completed, you become a noble person.
咁咧，我哋咧就跟住呢度講啦，就係當3相之中咧，其中一相咧，我哋而家開始講呢個聖道嘅生路過程啦。咁當 三相其中之一咧，亦即係無常或者我啊或者苦嘅嗰個相咧，進入我哋嘅二門當中咧啊。邊個二門當中咧？就係、是、一個凡夫嘅二門當中，即係普通人啦。咁我哋嘅有份心咧就會波動兩次咧，就停咗，而進入呢、聖道嘅心路過程啦。咁佢個所緣咧就係乜嘢咧？就係、是、呢個三相之中嘅之一嘅。咁三相之中有一無常我苦，其中之一咧嘅作為所緣咧嗰、那個二門轉向心咧就會用佢做所緣啦。跟住咧我哋個遍續咧，即係parikarma 咧，呢度咧個遍續咧，亦都係同樣嘅以嗰個相做所緣啦。咁呢個upachara 咧近行咧，亦都係用嗰個做所緣嘅。跟個 abhidhamma 咧，就係abhidhamma 咧，亦都係揾嗰個做所緣嘅。咁之前咧，我哋可以講咧，呢個二門轉向心啦，呢個parikarma啦，同埋呢個 upachara 呢四個咧，都係咧欲界嘅善心嚟嘅。呢四個到呢度為止咧，因為高速都係欲界嘅善心，但係咧喺高速之前咧，呢四個心咧，佢咧都係欲界善心，咁佢嘅所緣咧都係以呢個三相之一作為所緣嘅。咁佢睇到譬如呢個最後一個係 anuloma 啦，係隨順啦。咁佢可以觀察到呢個無上我或者苦咧。咁呢個係一個智慧嚟嘅。咁呢個亦都係最高嘅智慧，內觀嘅智慧嘅最高嘅一層次，就係第10個觀智嘅。咁呢個就叫 anuloma jnana 嘅。咁經呢個之後咧，嗰、個種性嘅改變 gochapu 咧就會生起啦。生起之後咧，佢就改變所緣，佢會用咩做所緣咧？佢會用嗰個涅槃相做所緣嘅。咁所以咧，咁頭先教授就講咧，就係講呢個係唯一嘅欲界嘅善心係可以做用呢個涅槃相作為所緣嘅時候，咁隨之而嚟嘅咧就係、是、呢個聖道嘅心生起一次。跟住咧就係、是、兩個果心生起之後咧，就翻去呢個有份心啦。咁喺呢個高速之前咧，呢、個人都仲係一個凡夫嚟嘅。咁咧佢之後咧，呢、個人咧就變成一個聖者。咁第一次咧見到呢個 Marga 咧，就係呢個聖道咧，呢個係一個初果嘅聖道嘅心嚟嘅。
No, not the mega chaita. No, we call the path consciousness. Arises only once, and it is accompanied by the path wisdom. No, so all this Lokuttara chaita, supramundane consciousness, they associate with wisdom. So the wisdom that associates with the path consciousness is called the path wisdom. And the path wisdom understands comprehensively the Four Noble Truths. The Four Noble Truths. The Noble Truth of suffering, the Noble Truth of the cause of suffering, and the Noble Truth of the cessation of suffering, and then the Noble Truth of the path that leads to the cessation of suffering. So, when you develop this path wisdom, so we say you are enlightened. You are enlightened to these Four Noble Truths, and the first, the path wisdom, they can eliminate totally, deity and vicikiccha. So among the 10 defilements, so the deity is the deity here is personality belief. Personality belief. Taking this body and mind as I. So now, you only at that time, you can eliminate this concept of I totally. So deity is eliminated, and vicikiccha is separate of doubt. The doubt about the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha, and the path that leads to Nibbana. So no more doubt. because now you are in Nibbana now. You see Nibbana, you see Nibbana, you enjoy the bliss of Nibbana already now. So now you don't have any doubt anymore. And then the depart wisdom is very powerful. It eliminates these two totally. They will never arise again. They uproot and then eliminate them totally. And then also this part wisdom eliminates the gross features of the remaining 8 parts, the defilement, like the lobha, dosa, moha. They still remain, but their gross feature that can send you to the woeful state has been eliminated. So now you become a noble person. A noble person because as soon as you attain Magga and Phala, so the Phala, the fruition, you became a stream winner. You become a stream winner. So you also become a noble person now. You can enjoy Nibbana as much as you like now after this. Just like when we attain the jhana, we can develop the jhana attainment to enjoy the jhana again and again. So here after we attain this fruition, path and fruition, we can develop the fruition attainment again and again, enjoying the bliss of Nibbana as much as you are. And now you are already a noble person, and you will never be reverted back to evolving again. You can be reborn for 7 more existences if you wish in the sense sphere. The sense sphere means in the human realm and 6 Deva realm. And you can also be reborn as Brahma, so living for like thousands of world cycles. And automatically, even you don't undertake any more the meditation, you will attain the higher Magga and Phala automatically. And finally, you become Arahat, you go to Nibbana. So we say, even you attain this first enlightenment, then you are in Nibbana already, then you can really live happily after that.
咁咧，我哋睇翻呢個心路過程咧，就係嗰個聖道心咧生起一次。咁聖道心生起嘅時候咧，呢個係我哋學心嘅時候咧，呢個係出世間嘅心嚟嘅。咁呢個果心亦都係咧，係出世間嘅心嚟嘅。咁佢哋生起嘅時候咧，同佢哋一齊生起嘅係乜嘢咧？就係出世間嘅智慧。咁出世間嘅智慧同埋在世間嘅智慧有咩唔同咧？咁頭先教授解釋咧，就係話咧，只有喺出世間嘅智慧證咗呢個道智果智嘅人咧，佢先至可以完全明白呢個四聖體嘅。咁呢個四聖體大家都知道係即係係苦集滅道啦，就知道係苦啦，同埋苦嘅起因啦。咁最緊要咧就係知道滅道咧就係可以苦嘅止息。咁呢個人即係呢個聖者已經係聖者，唔係一個凡夫啦。因為佢親身體驗咗涅槃，所以可以講佢嘅智慧入邊咧就可以明白咗涅槃係苦嘅止息。咁同埋咧，佢亦都知道嗰個導致涅槃苦嘅止息嘅，去導致涅槃嘅嗰個道路咧就係八正道。咁所以咧嗰個同道智果智嗰個智咧，智慧嘅智咧就係呢個四聖體嘅。咁我哋成日都講一個人覺悟啦、覺醒啦，咁佢覺咗啲咩嘢咧？佢嘅智慧係咩咧？就係呢個四聖體，亦都係即係佛陀嘅智慧啦。咁當佢得到咗呢個智慧咧，我哋講即係從一個凡夫啦，去到一個聖者咧，咁最大嘅改變咧，除咗佢有咗呢個智慧，有咗呢個智慧之後，佢有咩唔同咧？佢咧就完全咧跟隨咗兩結嘅。邊兩句咧？就係話，首先咧，佢咧就係嗰個邪見啦，邪見，所有嘅邪見都冇晒。最重要嘅邪見，即係最主要嘅邪見咧，就係嗰個身見啦，或者我見啦，認為有一個恆常不變嘅自我啦。呢個見係冇咗嘅。見咧其實係概念嚟嘅，即係佢唔會再有咁樣嘅概念啦，唔會再咁樣諗嘢啦。咁另外咧，佢冇咗嘅咧就係疑啦。咁佢咧呢個 個聖者咧，佢唔會對佛法真再有懷疑，亦都唔會對涅槃有懷疑，因為自己已經親身體驗過啦。咁佢亦都唔會對八正道或者佛陀嘅教法呢個界定話有懷疑，因為佢已經全部去體驗過啦。咁所以咧，佢就係呢兩個咧，就係呢兩個無明啦，即係有智慧咧，冇咗呢兩個無明咧，係最明顯嘅改變啦。咁佢呢個初果嘅聖者咧，仍然咧都係有貪嗔痴嘅，但係咧佢已經去除咗咧最初嗰啲啦，譬如譬如瞋心嚟講咧，佢唔會再做一啲惡行咧，導致佢輪迴係苦道嘅。咁一個初果嘅聖者咧，佢咧就一個聖者咧，佢唔會再變翻一個凡夫嘅，即係一定唔會翻唔到轉頭嘅。佢最多咧就會喺再輪迴7次，喺人天或者凡天咧就投生7次咧，就算佢坐喺度唔禪修，都會可以去到嗰個阿羅漢，即係終極嘅涅槃嘅。所以教授咧就講，佢話咧，如果我哋而且咧佢咧因為去過呢個果字，遲啲佢會講啦，就係話好似我哋已經收到呢個禪那咧係好善巧嘅時候咧，我哋隨時都可以安住喺呢個禪月當中。同樣嘅一個人咧，可以係進入呢個涅槃嘅時候咧，佢亦都可以去安住喺佢嘅呢個涅槃當中嘅。咁
Now, please look at the second last paragraph of page 169. From here, this once. Once a person becomes an Arya, that is a noble person, he is never reverted back to a warring again. Thus, Buddha has to cut the warring lineage only once. So in later Magga and Phala-Vitis, Vodana, meaning purification, is inserted in place of Kotrabu. So you can see the difference between the Jhana Viti and the Magga Viti. Now in the Jhana Viti, we also have this Kotrabu. So in the Jhana Viti, we say Kotrabu cuts the Kama lineage and forms the Mahekata lineage. But after the Buddha, you have Jhana Chitta just once, and then Bhuvinga Chitta arises. When Bhuvinga Chitta arises, so the person comes back to the Kama lineage again. So whenever you develop the Jhana, so the Buddha has to cut the Kama lineage every time. But not here, not in the Meghaviti. So once it cuts the warring lineage, so it need not come again, because it's not reverted back to a warring. So instead of Buddha, in later cognitive series, we should use Vodhana, which means purification.
就係講咧當一個人咧變成聖者嘅時候咧，佢咧就唔會翻變成一個凡夫嘅。咁所以咧，我哋記得嗰個 Gotra 咧係種性嘅改變啦。佢咧就將呢個人咧永久咧就轉咗種性啦，佢就變成一個聖者啦。所以咧佢再去翻呢個道字同埋果字嘅時候咧，再入翻呢個心路嘅時候咧。 Gotra 咧就唔會再出現啦，咁代之而嚟嘅咧呢個地方咧就係叫Vodhana， 咁佢嘅意思咧就係淨化，咁每一次咧佢就係有淨化嘅作用，就唔會再有呢個種性嘅改變啦。咁呢個心路咧同嗰個善那嘅心路咧有相似嘅，咁相似之處咧就係喺善那入邊咧，我哋都見到佢咧係每一次咧都會有呢個 Gotra 出現嘅。 但係咧，點解咧？就係話，當一個人咧，佢出現咗呢個時候咧，佢係由一個欲界嘅心咧，轉咗去呢個係 廣大心、高廣嘅心啦，或者無色界嘅心啦、色界嘅心啦。但係咧，當呢個Bhavanga有份心再出現嘅時候咧，佢又調翻嚟呢個欲界嘅，調翻嚟欲界嘅。咁如果佢想進入呢個善那，再入翻個善那咧，佢就仲要即係又要做一次呢個種性嘅改變嘅，即係每一次都要進出。但係喺呢個出世間，即係呢個係出世間嘅安止心路咧，就一次性嘅啫。
Now, after you become a stream winner, if you undertake vipassana meditation again, you have to undertake just like you do in the previous case. So you observe on those ultimate mental maturity and reflect on three characteristics, anicca, dukkha, anatta again. So to develop the 10 insight knowledges again. So now you will see the nature of existence more clearly. So your wisdom would be more clear and more comprehensive. And then when the viti arises in the same way, but instead of Buddha-bu, you have to put down Vodhana. Vodhana here. And then instead of Sotabadi Megha and Phala, now you will have Sakadagami Megha and Sakadagami Phala. On page 170, at the end of that first paragraph, we give you that word Sotabadi Megha and Sotabadi Phala. Sakadagami Megha and Sakadagami Phala. Then the person will become a once returner. He becomes a higher noble person. The second stage of noble person we call a once returner, because he will be born in the sense sphere just for one more existence. Just one more existence. Okay?
當一個人咧就已經證到初果嘅時候咧，佢繼續修呢個內觀咧，咁咧佢咧就會第二次咧會體驗呢個道字，呢個道啦、乜嘅聖道啦，同埋呢個果嘅。咁佢咧就因為佢繼續要修咧，佢繼續體驗呢個三相啦，或者三法印啦，去深化自己嘅智慧嘅。咁當佢第二次再嚟咗呢個出世間嘅安止心路嘅時候咧，當然唔係重複個同上一次個初果嗰個唔同啦。而家講緊咧就係佢進階咗啦。咁佢咧就去到二果嘅時候咧，咁即係二果嗰個道字咧係生起嘅，即係唔係同嗰個初果個唔同啦。咁呢個二果嘅道字生起一次之後咧，亦都係跟住有兩個果字嘅。咁但係咧，我哋記得咧嗰個嗰張杯就唔會再出現啦，因為佢已經係聖者啦。咁呢個二果嘅聖者咧，佢叫實加得加咪咧，就叫一環果啦。咁一環果咧，佢咧佢個投生咧輪迴咧，就最多去喺欲界咧最多一次啫。
Now we read the third paragraph of page 170. There is the number 3. If the Sakadagan or Sakadagami, that is the once returner, undertakes insight meditation again, he may develop the third Megaviti, which runs as the second Megaviti, and we just change Sakadagami into Anagami. So at that time, Saka in the Anagami Mega and Anagami Phala Chitta will arise, and the person become Anagami, we call non-returner. That means he will not be reborn in the sense sphere again. So when he dies, he will be born in the Brahma realm.
咁跟住咧，呢個二果嘅聖者咧，佢繼續去收集呢個內觀啦。咁佢直至到咧佢淨化咗更多啦，即係培育咗更多嘅智慧啦。咁佢再一次第三次入咗呢個出世間安止嘅心路嘅時候咧，就係呢個聖道嘅心咧，就係三果嘅心嚟嘅。呢個咧就叫不還果嘅。佢只會咧喺呢個 佢唔會再投身喺欲界㗎啦，只會投身喺色界。
So we read number 4 again. If that anagami or anagam, we call the non-returner, undertakes the vipassana inside meditation again, he may develop the fourth Magga Viti. So this time, Arhatha Magga and Arhatha Phala will arise, and the person will become an Arhat, a perfect person, we say. Because in the anagami, the third stage of the non-returner. So anagami Magga destroys the dosa, anger, totally. So that anagami non-returner will never have the anger, disappointment, hatred, etc. So he will have no fear of anything, no fear and no anger will arise in him. And also he will not enjoy sense pleasure anymore. But still, he can live with his family. In the house he can still live, but he does not enjoy sense pleasure. So when he dies, he will be born in the Brahma realm, we say. Now when you become an Arahat, that Arhatha Magga destroys all defilement, all the remaining defilements from your mind. So no more, even the root of those defilements are all destroyed. So you become totally pure now. And so we call that person a perfect person. And now as become very noble, you cannot remain as a lay person. If you remain as a lay person, you will die in 7 days. But you need not be afraid of that anymore because you will go to Nibbana. So if you want to live the whole of your lifespan, you have to become a bhikkhu or a bhikkhuni. If you have to be a noble person, then you can live the whole lifespan, enjoying Nibbana in this life, and then you will pass over to Nibbana. When you die, you will not be reborn again.
咁咧，當一個三果嘅聖者咧，佢進入三果嘅時候咧，佢咧就斷除咗呢個親心嘅，佢唔會再有憤怒啦，冇有任何失望啦，冇有恐懼啦。咁同埋咧，佢亦都唔會有任何任何欲貪，即係感官嘅享受嘅貪念嘅。所以咧，佢咧死咗之後咧，佢會投生喺呢個梵天嘅。咁佢三個聖者咧，佢亦都可以係在家人嘅，但係佢咧就唔會享受呢個欲樂啦。咁當呢個聖者咧繼續修習咧，佢直至到咧佢修成阿羅漢啦，阿羅漢就係一個可以講係完美嘅人啦，因為佢個內心所有嘅貪嗔痴咧都完全根除晒嘅。咁呢個阿羅漢咧，佢就係可以講係即係最高嘅聖者啦。咁佢一般咧就係因為在家嘅生活咧都係唔係咁完美啦。咁一般阿羅漢咧就係7日之內咧都會出家嘅。咁如果唔係咧就會死咗。不過教授講死咗都唔緊要啦，即係都會進入呢個無餘嘅涅槃。
So when you become an Arhat, you are at the top of the world already. You don't need to do anything. So I'd like you to know that the teaching of the Buddha is very real and practical, and we still have the chance to get this attainment, because if we can undertake this threefold training, the morality, concentration, and the wisdom, as taught by the Buddha, we can become enlightened as noble person. So I have no doubt that we can. So I'd like you to know that. So I try to describe in quite detail now. And some people say, ask the Jessica, try to teach a little faster. We are going a little too slow, they say. So I told Jessica, just ask them to revise what have been the taught. So if they understand what already taught, then I can go very quickly. Because I have to explain the previous one again and again. So it's slow, a little slow. And don't worry if you come to go with the jet speed, I can finish in 3 days.
The last 3 days.
Okay.
咁咧教授咧就跟住講咧，其實我哋而家去學呢啲咧我哋學佛陀嘅呢個教法咧，其實唔係淨係書本上面嘅。咁就算今時今日咧，呢啲嘢咧都可以實踐嘅同埋實現嘅。咁佢咧自己本人咧絕對有信心啦。我哋講呢啲聖者咧係可以即係可行嘅啦，可以做到嘅。咁佢就即係鼓勵大家啦。咁同埋佢都想大家清楚了解呢部分嘅內容咧都幾重要。
Now for the next topic, we call Phala Samapatti, the Viti. So we call fruition attainment cognitive series. Now you have seen there are 4 types of noble persons. What are they? So if I ask you, no more you just finished. What are those 4? We say stream winner, and once returner, non-returner, and then arahat, perfect person. So these, the 4 types of person, they can enjoy fruition attainment. So fruition attainment means the enjoyment of nibbana, just like the jhana attainment is enjoyment of the jhana. So to develop this fruition attainment, so each type of these noble person, they have to undertake the vipassana meditation again. So just like we say, after you attain the jhana, if you want to develop the jhana attainment, then you have to develop your concentration, samadhi, higher by undertaking meditation on that counter sign again. So the same thing now. Now as evolving, your concentration is down now. So in order to get up to that higher state, you have to undertake vipassana again. But as you have been doing that every day, as soon as you close your eyes, you can see those mentality, materiality arising and dissolving, and you can undertake vipassana, reflecting on anicca, impermanence, dukkha, suffering, non-self, anatta, so that you develop the 10 stages of insight knowledges. Then this viti will arise. So in the viti is given at the bottom of page 170. Page 170. So here, this one. So for mandapanya, we say it is nadama pauluko. So instead of godabu, we have to use vodana. And then instead of megha and kla, the megha will not arise again. It already performed its function of destroying those the defilement. So only its fruition, that is fruition chaita. For the sotapanna, the stream winner, sotapatti phala chaita will arise many times. So for a sakadagami, once returner, sakadami phala chaita will arise many times. For arahat, arata phala chaita will arise many times. So again here, if you practice well, you can remain in this fruition attainment, enjoying the nibbana bliss for 1 hour, 2 hours, 1 day, 2 days, up to 7 days at a time. Just like in the jhana attainment. So not just live very happily, enjoying the peace of nibbana for 7 days at a time. So how nice it would be. Okay.
咁咧而家講翻咧就係話咧跟住嘅咧就係呢個果定心路啦，或者善巧嘅進入呢個正果定嘅心路。咁我哋頭先已經講咗有4種唔同嘅聖者啦，就係初果、2果、3果、4果嘅聖者啦。咁佢哋咧 善巧咁嘅時候咧，佢哋係好似可以進入善那一樣咧，佢哋可以進入佢哋嘅相應嘅果定當中安住喺嗰度嘅。咁、個生老過程咧就係、有兩種咧，亦都係有利根頓根啦。咁呢個就係有份波動之後咧，前面三個都係一樣啦，就係、呢個二門轉向心啦、遍作啦、近行啦，同埋呢個隨順啦，佢係準備呢個引進入出世間嘅法嘅。咁最後呢個咧淨化咧，佢就唔係歌出夫啦。咁佢呢度係一個額外嘅心咧，就係、取代咗歌出夫咧。咁喺跟住咧嗰個果字嗰個心咧，聖果個心咧就會生起好多次嘅。咁呢個聖者咧，譬如個初果聖者或者二果聖者咧，佢就會喺初果嘅呢個果定心入邊安住啦，可以1日至到7日嘅。譬如三果嘅聖者可以三果嘅果定心入邊咧安住，譬如1個鐘啊、2個鐘啊，咁咧係可以享受呢個涅槃寂靜嘅快樂嘅。咁禪師話教授幾好咧。
So now we finish all this in my prescription now. So we go to page 172. So the next topic is Nirodha Samapatti Vichi. So Nirodha means extinction. Samapatti is attainment. So it means attainment of extinction. This Vichi, cognitive series, is developed to suspend temporarily all consciousness and mental activity, following immediately upon the semi-consciousness state called sphere of neither perception nor non-perception. That is Neva Sanya Na Sanya Yarana Jhana. That is the fourth Arupa Jhana, which means neither perception or non-perception. So soon after developing that jhana, you can develop this, the extinction attainment. And only anagami, that means non-returners, and arahats who have mastered all the 8 absorptions or the jhanas. So that means 4 rupa vajra jhana and 4 arupa vajra jhana. So when we say 4 rupa vajra jhana, you remember, we are talking of the 4 jhana method. So only arahats and the non-returners who attain all the jhana are able to develop this extinction attainment with it. So the procedure will be described below.
咁咧，最後咧，我哋要講嗰個心路咧，就係、叫善巧咁樣進入滅盡定嘅心路。呢、個滅盡定咧，就係話咧，只有三果啦、不還果或者阿羅漢咧，呢啲聖者咧，又可以精通4禪八定嘅時候咧，佢係可以喺嗰個非想非非想嘅定出咗嚟之後，進行嘅呢個心路。
Then we can just read, you can understand the next paragraph. So first of all, the person develops the Rupa Vajra first jhana. Then he comes out from that jhana and meditates on the jhana component. That is the jhana, the factors, as to their characteristics of impermanent, suffering and non-self. You reflect just like you do the vipassana, reflecting on the impermanent, suffering and non-self on the components of that jhana. Then he repeats this procedure with Rupa Vajra second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, fifth jhana. And then also with Arupa Vajra first jhana, second jhana and third jhana. Then he makes 4 resolutions. Adhitthana is resolution. 1, may I remain in the extinction attainment for 1 hour, 2 hours, 1 day, 2 days, or 7 days, provided the period does not exceed his lifespan, which he can know. So you predetermine first how long you want to remain in the extinction attainment. You can remain up to 7 days at a time again, but you should not die while you are in this the extinction attainment. Okay.
咁咧，我哋繼續講佢點樣做咧？點樣去到呢個滅盡定咧？就係三果或者四果咧，即係不還果同埋阿羅漢咧。呢啲人已經可以精通四禪八定嘅時候咧，佢咧首先咧就入咗呢個初禪啦。佢入咗初禪之後咧，佢就出咗初禪，跟住咧佢用呢個內觀嘅心咧去觀察嗰啲初禪嘅禪支嘅三相嘅，即係我哋知道嗰個五禪支啦。咁佢嘅苦無常無我嘅呢啲咁樣嘅特點啦。咁之後咧，佢咧就再進入二禪啦。咁佢咧亦都係離開咗二禪之後咧，去觀察呢啲禪支嘅無常無我苦啦。咁咧三禪四禪，如是者咧進入呢個無色界嘅禪定啦。呢個第一個咧就係空無邊處啦，跟住色無邊處啦。咁咧去到空無邊處之後咧，之前咧佢咧就做咗一個決意嘅，佢做4個決意，佢先至可以入呢個定嘅。佢第一個決意咧，佢就話咧，我要入呢個滅盡定咧，佢自己揀一個時間段先啦，即係可能1個鐘啦，可能係幾日啦。咁佢個決意咧就係話，我嘅壽命咧唔會喺呢段時間之中咧被完結嘅。
We continue reading this number 2. Now the second resolution. May my body, the things I am using, and the building I am living, be not harmed nor destroyed by any means, so he can demarcate the area as much as he likes. Remember when he was in the extinction attainment, he does not have any mind anymore, no mind. So he will not be aware of anything. But nobody can cause any harm to him or to the place where he has demarcated.
咁第二咧就係話咧，佢除咗個壽命唔會喺呢段時間終止之外咧，佢咧仲要決意咧，就係話佢所用嘅嘢咧，佢間屋啦，佢自己嘅身色身啦，唔會喺呢段時間咧被毀壞嘅。咁當一個人進入滅盡定嘅時候咧，佢嘅心識係停止嘅，係唔會有任何心識生起嘅。
Now the third resolution on page 173. May I come out of the extinction attainment as soon as Lord Buddha wishes to see me. So this is done at the time when the Buddha is alive. And then number 4, may I come out of the Nirodha Samapatti, extinction attainment, as soon as the congregation of monks wishes my presence. So this is done out of respect for the congregation of monks.
咁咧，另外2個決議咧，就係話咧，佢咧如果佛陀要揾佢嘅時候咧，佢咧就要出呢個滅盡定嘅。咁事先要安立作，即係做咁嘅打算啦，佢先至可以進入呢個定啦。咁第4個決議咧就係話咧，如果僧團有事要揾佢嘅時候咧，佢自己亦都可以出定嘅。
Now the person develops the Arupavajana, 4th jhana, not the last Arupa jhana. And soon after the occurrence of Neva Sanya, Nasanya, Yarana Chaita as Apana Javana for 2 conscious moments, the stream of consciousness is cut off. So now there are no Chaitas, no Chaitasika, no mind, and no mind-born materiality, Chaitija Rupa, arise anymore. So he would just remain motionless for 7 days at a time. Okay.
咁佢做完意之後咧，佢咧就開始進入呢個無色界嘅非想非想定啦。當佢進入咗之後咧，嗰個非想非想嗰個定啦，或者無色界4禪個心咧，生咗2次速行心之後咧，佢咧就即刻咧停止晒所有嘅心識，即係冇任何 chitta 啦生起啦，亦都冇有份身生起嘅。 都冇以身釋嘅，即係釋法都停止。可以講佢呢個人咧去到一個明法同埋釋法嘅終止。
So, as he has no mind, no breathing anymore, and he's not aware of anything, but nobody can cause harm to him. So even some people, they put the straw on all his body in order to cremate him and burn him. He will not be burned, and you cannot shoot him. If you shoot him, your gun will explode. So you cannot cause any danger. And he will remain in this state up to 7 days, we say. And he is still alive. He is still alive. Though we say he has no mind, but can you show the chart number 9 just for a moment?
Yes.
So remember, there's no mind. In the mind we have the psychic life. Remember, Jivitendriya Chetasika is called psychic life. So every mind has that Jivitendriya. So just this chart below, the following chart. So remember here this chart shows there are 4 causes that give rise to materiality. And actually you have to raise a little, okay? So we have karma-born materiality. So, though this person has no mind, karma-born materiality will keep arising, will keep on arising. So at every short moment, the karma-born materiality will be arising. And this karma-born materiality contains jivita rupa. We call materiality life, like materiality. So he still have life, And only this cetija rupa, mind-born materiality, do not arise. And the heat-born materiality, utuja rupa, also keep arising. And then aharaja rupa, the nutriment-born materiality, will keep arising. So 3 types of materiality will be arising in him. So he is still alive. So after the period of the extinction attainment is completed, then consciousness arises again. So if he is a non-returner, anagami phalachita arises 1. And if he is an arahat, arata phalachita arises 1. Then the life continuum arises and he becomes alive again.
So 咁佢咧呢個人喺滅盡定入邊咧，佢最多7日嘅，咁佢可以決議1個鐘啦，或者一段時間佢最多7日嘅。咁佢因為冇心識生氣咧，但係咧係冇任何嘢係可以傷害到佢啦。就算有人因為佢做咗個決議咧，就算有人想燒佢啊、熄身啊，或者揾槍打佢啊，都唔會傷害到佢嘅。咁但係呢個人亦都唔係死咗嘅，雖然係冇咗呼吸，亦都唔使食嘢。咁頭先我漏咗少少就係話有4種釋法啦，我哋嘅物質嘅嘢有4種釋法嘅。咁咧有3種咧就會繼續生存嘅，一種咧就會停止嘅，係咪心識係停止啊？Which one stops? I didn't catch you. Which one will not produce?
As the mind do not arise, mind-born materiality also do not arise.
The rest
And then the cetasika mental factors do not arise. But these 3 types of materiality keep arising.
咁咧就心同埋心所咧都唔會再生起啦。咁喺呢段時間之中，同埋咧因為心而生嘅色法咧亦都唔會生起，但係咧業生色同埋食生色同埋呢個時節生色咧都仲繼續會生熱嘅，所以咧佢嘅身體咧仲係維持緊，即係仲會有生命。
So this extinction attainment is just like the little nibbana, going to stay in nibbana for some time, something like that. So during the Buddha's time, the Venerable Sariputta, Venerable Mahakassapa, etc., they developed these extinction attainment very often, especially Mahakassapa. Mahakassapa, he lives alone by himself, and he is going to hold the first Buddhist council. So he is very important person also, this Venerable Mahakassapa. So after he remained in the attainment, the extinction attainment for 7 days. So when they come out, they need food. Their body needs food now. So they will go for alms round. But they will see, they can see already in advance who can donate them the food very generously. And usually they honor only poor people, like Mahakassapa. So at one time, he honored the poorest couple in the Savatthi city, where the Buddha was also staying in the Abhidhamma monastery. So the poor couple in that the city is they are called Kakavliya. So they don't have any place to any house, so any job. So they live only under some leaves. So on the ground they sleep there. So the wife have to walk in some rich man's the house as a helper to get some rice. And they boil this rice and they eat the boiled rice. They can eat the boiled rice only once a day. Even they have to share the boiled rice for one person, the two have to share it. Now at one day, when they were about to take this the boiled rice, Mahakassapa came in front of them. So they knew Mahakassapa. Oh, no, we like to donate this this Arahant. No? But when we have something, we didn't see him. And when we saw him, we don't have anything to donate. But now we saw him and we have something to donate. So let us, we shall not eat now. You donate. So the wife donated. And Kassapa went to the Buddha and donated this to the Buddha just to make this a donor, to get preterm merit. And the Buddha enlarged it, so multiply it to be enough for 500 months. So he asked the boiled rice distributed to the 500 monks living in the Abhidhamma monastery. So the Buddha and these arahats, they took only one meal at a time. So if they took this meal, it will be enough. Like in we say supernormal power, then you get the divine power. Then you can multiply a little food to be enough for the whole town, for the whole people in the Hong Kong. So you don't need, you don't worry about food anymore. So now these the Kakavliya, they were very happy. They could donate to an arahat. But when it comes about the noontime, they were very hungry again. So the men said, let's go to the Buddha's monastery. We used to go there whenever we don't have any food. So now they went there. Now as the Buddha multiplied the boiled rice, more than enough. So all these arahat, they pour down the left behind the boiled rice into a big pot. So they have plenty of food there to eat, two of them. And in 7 days, there are some occasion. So the wife, he went on a mission, and there she received many gold balls, and they become very rich. So they say if you can donate to an arahat who just came out from extinction attainment, if you donate generously, in 7 days you will become one of the richest person in the world. So try to donate.
頭先教授咧就講咧，佛陀時候咧，好多佛陀嘅大弟子咧，都係好樂意係安住喺呢個滅盡定入邊嘅。例如咧，舍利弗尊者啦，大迦葉尊者啦，咁尤其大迦葉尊者咧，佢係好中意獨處啦，咁同埋咧佢係最終人嘅特點咧就係佢苦行啦，苦行第一。咁同埋咧，佢咧就好中意去托缽嘅時候咧，去幫襯嗰啲窮人嘅。咁樣咧，佢導致嗰啲窮人咧就係做咗好多功德嘅。咁尤其咧係啱啱喺滅盡定出嚟嗰陣時咧，咁即係一個好神聖啦，好清淨嘅狀態啦。咁佢哋7日都冇食嘢，咁要去即係佢要去托缽啦。咁大家次咧就一定要去嗰啲窮人區啦。咁佢頭先講個故事咧，就係話咧，有一日咧，佢咧就去咗一個嗰個王舍城入邊咧最窮嘅一個夫婦嗰度啦。咁呢個夫婦咧叫卡卡維利亞，咁佢哋咧就兩個人咧，每日咧只可以食一餐揾啲水煮熟啲米嘅啫，咁仲係一人份嘅2個人分添。咁一日只係有一餐咁樣嘅嘢食。咁啱啱佢哋開飯嘅時候咧，大家小先至係出現啦。咁咧但係呢個唔緊要，呢兩對夫婦咧就好開心啊！話我哋平時窮到窿冇嘢供養嘅時候咧，佢嚟我哋都冇計，或者我哋有嘢嗰陣時佢又唔嚟。咁啱啱好而家我哋又有嘢食，佢又嚟咗咧，咁啊即刻將嗰啲米飯咧就供養咗俾佢。咁佛陀嗰陣時咧，即係日中一食噶啦。咁大迦葉尊者咧就即係好好心啦，咁佢就想將呢個施主嘅功德再提升咧，就攞咗啲飯翻去竹林精舍俾佛陀嘅。咁供養佛陀咧，咁個功德仲大。咁佛陀知道咗之後咧，就又將佢再擴大啦，就係話佢用神通咧，將啲米飯咧變成足夠成個精舍500個出家眾一齊食嘅量啦。咁即係所有人都可以分享嘅。咁所以咁呢對夫婦嬲尾餓到咧暈咁滯啦，都係點算咧？都係忍唔住，都係去翻佛陀嗰度。咁啱啱嗰啲飯又有夠佢哋食喎。咁佢哋食咗之後咧，咁因為佢哋做嘅善事咧，感召嘅善報咧，佢哋7日之內咧就即係有一啲金銀財寶，頭先聽得唔清楚，得到啲咩嘢啦？咁而令到佢哋變成一個最富有嘅人嘅。
So now we have walked over the Abhidhamma mountain. We have walked along all the Abhidhamma mountain. So tomorrow we shall go down. So this the retreat cognitive series is regarded to be the hardest the subject in Abhidhamma. So if you understand this the retreat, as we have taught you up till now, then you will really learn Abhidhamma. You will know Abhidhamma. So the next will not be as difficult as this anymore. So as we climb the mountain, we have to climb slowly, they say. So not bad today, we finished 10 pages. So quite good. So okay, tomorrow we'll go down.
咁咧教授講咧，我哋已經咧喺爬山咧，阿毗達摩好似爬山咁樣咧，開始就難啦。咁去到山頂就係呢個心路過程係最難嘅。咁我哋已經爬到山頂啦，聽日就可以即係過咗最難階段啦。咁就開始容易啦。所以我哋爬山嘅時候咧，要慢慢爬嘅。落山嘅時候睇下點。
So we say prayers now.